I really like the small groups after church and like the big service or whatever. I don't know, we just really get you get really deep into it, and it's just, yeah.
Jesus, like back in his time, would everybody would have sandals and they would walk on dirt roads, and how their feet would be absolutely disgusting, and how the wealthier would have servants to wash the feet right when they got into the house. Kind of made me feel like I was too good to wash my own feet. I wouldn't want anybody washing my feet again.
Remember, Peter didn't want Jesus to wash his feet.
Before we did it, it was very uncomfortable.
Yeah,
but then once we had done it, it was like, okay, that was no big deal.
It was very different than if you were to just kind of wash your feet like in the shower or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, just.
It definitely makes you look at the perspective different.
We made corn bags, and they're like these bags filled with corn that you put in the microwave, and you can heat them up, and you can put them on your sores, or it can keep you warm, or you put them in the freezer for an ice pack. And we made 110 of those for over our service time and our free time, and we gave them to the Hanover Police Department to use for Valentine's Day, because we just wanted to thank them for serving our county and helping us out. We made them we had this fabric, and we sewed these sides and put in corn, and then we sewed up the top, and we wrapped them in ribbon, string, and we bagged them and put a little note inside of it.
What we did was we called the police department and we asked if they could come meet us at Oakville Middle School, and they came and we handed them to them.
Every time I see an officer, I'm gonna think about how I'm thankful for them and how they serve us and how they help us out. So I'm just gonna think about this when I see an officer.
For our service project, it totally fell apart. So we made Valentines cards and went to a nursing home and passed them out. That really impacted me too.
For me, it was the singing and stuff. It's all really good, and it's one of the best. I've been to a lot of different church retreats, and the music here is probably the best. So I feel that gives me the most and I guess the best connection to God.
Just grow closer with your friends and with God and Jesus, and it just kind of knits a relationship. It makes it stronger.
I've never given anything up for Lent before, and I have family and friends who have been really involved in that, but I've never given anything up. I've taken things on, such as reading more of the Bible or praying more, spending more time with my family, but I hadn't given anything up. And so last Sunday, about a week ago, I decided to just drink nothing but water for Lent. I decided I was giving up all teas, all hot chocolate, all sodas, juices, any sweet drinks. I was only going to drink water. And the interesting thing is that I hadn't heard anything about Brooklyn or her story or her challenge or her message, so I didn't know any of that. And then I was talking about it on Wednesday to my family, and my mom told me that she had done a Just Water challenge for the year. And so I went and talked to her afterwards, after I heard her message today, and I just told her about what I was doing for Lent, and she said, oh, well, she told me a little more about her year challenge, and so she asked if I was thinking about doing that. And last night in our DNOW group for our small group discussion, we just really took time to recognize how much we had been blessed and what we have. I have 2 pairs of rain boots in my closet and a couple expensive jackets and 12 pairs of jeans, some of them that I don't even wear, and there's a little girl who doesn't even have a cup of safe water for her to drink. And so I just really realized that there are so many things that God has blessed me with that I take for granted. So I just really wanted to take the time to recognize, and I feel since I hadn't heard anything about Brooklyn in a few days before I heard her story, God was calling me to do this water challenge and to just realize, to raise awareness and to realize what I'd been blessed with.